They called him the king, but Pelé wasn't born with a crown. He was born with a ball, a dream, and a fire no one could extinguish. If you've ever felt like your dreams are too big for the world you come from, listen closely, because this isn't just about football. This is about you and how greatness begins when nobody is watching. Pelé grew up in a poor neighborhood in Três Corações, Brazil. He didn't have a proper football. He used a sock stuffed with newspaper. He played barefoot in dusty alleys, dodging stones and broken bottles. His family couldn't afford shoes, but what they gave him was worth more: belief. His father, a footballer himself, whose own career was cut short, told young Pelé, "One day, you'll be the best in the world." And Pelé believed it, not because he was arrogant, but because when the world tells you who you can't be, your job is to prove them wrong. At just 17, he became the youngest player to ever win a World Cup. The world watched in awe as a teenager danced past defenders like a shadow they couldn't catch. But here's what they don't always tell you: it wasn't just talent. Pelé trained relentlessly. He didn't just want to win, he wanted to inspire. In every game, Pelé carried more than a ball. He carried hope for his people, for every child playing in the street with no shoes and big dreams. He knew he was more than an athlete. He was a symbol. Success didn't spoil him. Fame didn't change him. Pelé remained humble, always smiling, always giving back. He visited hospitals, helped the poor, and promoted peace. Even after retirement, he used his voice for change, because true greatness isn't just what you achieve, it's what you leave behind. If you think you need money to succeed, remember Pelé. If you think your background defines your future, remember Pelé. If you've been counted out, overlooked, underestimated, remember Pelé. He played over 1,300 matches, scored more than 1,200 goals, won 3 World Cups. And yet, his greatest legacy isn't in numbers. It's in how he made people feel. He made them believe. He made the world pause and watch a boy from Brazil who never forgot where he came from. So, what's your excuse? Too tired? Too broke? Too late? Pelé had every reason to give up, but he didn't. He turned pain into passion, setbacks into stepping stones. And now, long after his last game, his story is still changing lives. Every legend was once just a kid with a dream. What are you doing with yours? You may not play in a stadium. You may not wear a jersey, but every day you're on your field. The world is watching, maybe not now, but they will. What will they remember? Keep going. Fight for it. Work like someone is counting on you, because someone is you. Pelé didn't wait for permission. He didn't need the perfect moment. He made the moment perfect, and so can you. There are no limits, only the ones we accept. What if Pelé had accepted his limits? What if he had said, "I'm just a boy with no shoes"? He didn't. He laced up his hope and ran. His journey reminds us that the field isn't always fair, but heart levels the game. And Pelé had the biggest heart of them all. He once said, "Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing." Read that again. Let it sink in. Too many people wait for the world to validate them before they act. But Pelé didn't wait to be chosen. He became the choice. When you walk with purpose, people feel it. When you move with heart, the world watches. Pelé taught us that confidence isn't cockiness, it's clarity. Clarity about who you are, what you want, and why you won't quit. You're not invisible, you're just in training. And every moment you invest in your dream, even when no one is clapping, is building something eternal. You don't need to be the most talented. You need to be the most committed, because one day they'll say, "I always knew you'd make it." Even if they didn't, you just need to believe it now. From the dust of Brazil to the light of the world, Pelé proved something simple and sacred. You don't need a throne to be a king. You just need a dream and a courage to chase it like your life depends on it. Because maybe it does. What did this story make you feel? Comment below. If this touched you, subscribe now. Because every week we bring you real stories that remind you of your own power. And don't just watch, share this. Somebody you know is ready to give up. Let Pelé's story be the reason they don't.